going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is RuffledRowlit, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. We've got some fantastic news. The Pokemon Presents for Pokemon Day has officially been confirmed. Yes, it has officially been confirmed. There was a tweet from PokeTimes, which is an official account, saying that basically Pokemon Presents will be broadcasting at 11 p.m. on Thursday, February 27th, Japanese time. I think this 11 p.m. I could be wrong. I think it is. But yeah, and also we have this post right here from Cerebi, saying, of course, Cerebi updates, a Pokemon Presents has been confirmed. I mean, we already knew it was going to happen. There's always a slim chance it might not, but let's be real. It was always confirmed it was going to happen, right? Like, we basically always knew this was going to be the case. So now we just have the confirmation, right? It's been 100% confirmed now. We know it's happening, and we know also the time for it, which is the usual time. If you're in the UK, so United Kingdom, you guys will be getting it at 2 p.m., so 14:00 your time. If you are in pretty much the remainder of Europe, at least Central Europe, you should be getting it at 3 o'clock, so 3 p.m., so, you know, 15:00. For you Americans, basically take that time and go back like 7 hours if you're on the East Coast, and that should be like in the morning for you. So if you're used to these events, you should know kind of around the time when it should be happening. It tends to be about the same. It doesn't really change much. So just keep that in mind. But yes, it is confirmed. It is officially now confirmed. Like, it is happening, ladies and gentlemen. Which, again, we already kind of knew it was going to be happening. Like, we literally already kind of knew that. But it's still, like, just good to have a confirmation of it, right? Like, that's the biggest thing. It's, like, just good to have a confirmation. Now, it came from the PokeTimes account, which is an official account. But it hasn't came out from, like, the Pokemon, like, regular account, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't seen it from the regular Pokemon account, like, just the official one from Pokemon Code JP, right? Like, I haven't seen that. But if you go to the website, it is here, though, so you guys can check it. There it is. Just usual. We have the promo picture here on the front. If we click this, it takes us to the page saying, to celebrate Pokemon Day, Pokemon Presents will be broadcasted. It's going to be happening on the 27th. Already as confirmed. The first Pokemon video games, Pokemon Red Green, were released on Tuesday, February 27th of 1996. February 27th, the Pokemon Day first began, is Pokemon Day. Well, I guess it's because it's poorly translated from Japanese. By the way, to celebrate Pokemon Day, Pokemon Presents will be broadcasting from 11 p.m. on Thursday, February 27th, on the official Pokemon YouTube channel and other social media. Stay tuned for the latest Pokemon news. And there it is. That is pretty much the confirmation. I don't really know what else there is to say about it. If we go to the Pokemon com website, let's see if we can go over there. They haven't really posted anything here, I don't think. Yeah, the English post has not been, you know, shown or confirmed just yet. So that's just, you know, something. But it is nonetheless, it is just exciting news because it is happening, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Pokemon Presents confirmed. It is exciting. It's exciting. It is so exciting right now. But let's go over to something else, which is going to be some other rumors, which I was planning on actually covering for you guys today, because literally yesterday, or like earlier this morning, they actually tweeted out this post from Pokemon Unite, which literally, when it was sent to me by a viewer, I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was exactly, but a viewer sent this to me, and basically said, hey, look, they're actually putting out an update for Unite, which means there probably is coming a Presents announcement. And literally a few hours after I got this sent to me, it's confirmed, and it's basically an update for Pokemon Unite, just update on what's going to be coming to the game, new features that are going to be launching, a remote stadium returns to ranked matches, matchmaking system adjustments, efforts to maintain fair play, so just, you know, bans and stuff like that in case you're leaving games, the usual. But yes, this randomly just, you know, came out now, which is, you know, interesting, because they do actually add this little thing right here. Now, I don't know if this was edited in, but they do say February 27 marks the anniversary of Pokemon Red and Green, the origin of the Pokemon series. This special day, known as Pokemon Day, serves as the way for us to show appreciation to all Pokemon fans. To celebrate, Pokemon Unite has prepared various updates and events. We hope you're excited about what's coming soon. We'd also like to share some details about upcoming updates, which, again, totally cool, totally fine. I get it. It's you know, it's just Pokemon Unite updates. But it is interesting that literally this just dropped slightly before this was announced as well. So it's kind of goofy, but that is that. The next thing, though, we have is this right here. It's a post from Nintendo Soup, which I haven't seen Nintendo Soup in a long time, but they say rumor, classic Pokemon collection to be announced on Pokemon Day 2025. So it's a rumor I'm gonna see where this one comes from. I don't exactly know where this rumor is being found, but let's see what they have to say though, because Nintendo Soup used to actually have like some really like cool insider info, but I don't really know what they do nowadays. It's been years since I checked them out. But either way, they do say it's in a week's time, the Pokemon Company is due to hold their annual Pokemon Day presentation, showing off what's coming next for the massive multimedia franchise. Over on 4chan, rumors have been surfacing about what they could possibly reveal during the show. Aside from a better look at Pokemon Legends ZA, which is obviously going to be happening, according to one rumor shared by the Hidden Power podcast, we could be getting a classic Pokemon collection for the Switch. Now, I have seen, the guys at Hidden Power talking about this. Like, keep in mind, it is just a rumor, so don't take it as actually being something real. I'm surprised Nintendo Soup would be posting about this because it's not really something that's even slightly confirmed. It's just a 4chan post, which we do cover on this channel, of course, and I love covering them. But I always tell you, don't take these things as being real or anything right off the bat. Like, just, look at them with a little bit of, like, goofiness and fun, right? But they do say this, though, which is collections are titled Pokemon Memories and Pokemon Reminiscence. Pokemon Memories, including Pokemon Red, Gold, Ruby, and Fire Red, with Pokemon Reminiscence, including Pokemon Blue, Silver, Sapphire, and Leaf Green. Now, this actually sounds like a cool concept. I'm not gonna lie. This actually sounds like a pretty freaking cool idea for a Pokemon game. I'm not even gonna mince my words on that one. It actually just sounds sick. To have like two combos like that, where like it's a bunch of old games, but they're kind of comboed into almost their own game. It's kind of cool in a sense. Now, Pokemon Yellow, Crystal, and Emerald will be available digitally and included as a download code for a double pack with both collections. Digital versions for all the games will release on Pokemon Day, with the physical versions launching on March 13th. Now, there is a chance that a collection could happen this year. I think it's more likely a collection is going to happen next year, mainly because next year is the 30th anniversary, so it makes more sense, right, to like have the anniversary day, the 30th anniversary of Gold, Red, Blue, and Green and all that. Having that next year on the 30th anniversary is way more like wow than having it now when we're also, by the way, on the 29th anniversary, but also we are currently at the end of the Switch 1. So it'd be really weird to release the Switch 1 just as the console is about to basically die, which, to be fair, I do say that, but they did kind of do, they did do a little bit of a similar thing with the previous 3DS Virtual Console. So again, anything is possible. They do say apparently it's going to be launching on March 13th, which again, just a rumor. All the games will eventually receive full two-way Pokemon home support, potentially allowing players to transfer Pokemon both forward and backwards to current Pokemon titles. Online and local multiplayer will be added in the future. As with all the rumors of this nature, we caution players to take this with a grain of salt. Stay tuned for more updates as they will come. And yeah, that pretty much summarizes that. I don't really know if there's much else to say about that post in particular. It is just a rumor at the end of the day, so just keep that in mind. But next thing we have here is going to be the first trailer for the new Pokemon anime short, which will be unveiled this Friday. So apparently it's a new animated short that's going to be coming out for Pokemon. It's got kind of an interesting style. It's got very relaxed sort of anime aesthetic to it, and there's been a lot of these anime type shorts that Pokemon's been doing, or side thingies they've been doing, which are pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty neat. But yeah, just thought I would share that really quick. The next thing, though, is going to be something unrelated to Pokemon. It's going to be about the Switch 2, and it's apparently a theory about Mario Odyssey 2 having a release date in 2025, and then 3D Mario in 2026. Codename Silver Star for Odyssey sequel. Red Star was a codename for Odyssey. Every 2 to 3 years, a new sequel, remake, new Mario game was released. So it's a bit of a theory for Mario Odyssey 2, whether it's something real or not. Well, for me, I would say it's real and going to release this year, 2025. As for the open world 3D Mario game, that will be released in the year of 2026 or later on. And yep, that's right. We'll have 2 separate 3D Mario games for Switch 2, and here is why. First of all, there is no way we will get a 3D open world Mario game and Mario Kart 9, 2 massive games launching the same year. Take a look as an example of what released on the Switch 1 first year. There was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, despite its huge success, but still, it's just a deluxe version of the Wii U game, so it wasn't presented as an actual big title, unlike Mario Odyssey 1. So that means that we were only getting one big Mario title for Switch 1. Which is gonna be the same thing for Switch 2, as the big Mario title is Mario Odyssey, I guess, in this case. Now, again, I don't really know where I land on this entire thing. Personally, when it comes to Mario games, there's so many of them, but the only one that's these large ones are Super Mario Galaxy, Odyssey, and stuff like that, and 64, and those kind of games. And they don't really release a lot of those, which is really strange, because you would think they would. But it's is it maybe to keep the value of the singular game higher by not releasing as much? Nintendo is a weird company when it comes to development. They do things a little differently. Next thing, though, is apparently Nintendo announces the Nintendo Taiwan Co. Ltd. subsidiary. Nintendo will officially transfer their business in Taiwan to Nintendo Taiwan Co. So yes, they're going to be just opening a separate studio, or giving like all of their like basically business side of things over to Nintendo Taiwan, which is literally a separate studio now. But yeah, you'd think Nintendo's already had enough on their plate with the Switch 2 coming up, but a new Mario movie in the works, theme parks opening around the world, and plenty of software in the pipeline. That's enough to overwhelm any company. But Nintendo keeps trucking ahead with those projects and new announcements. And today brings us word of a deeper expansion into another region. Nintendo has announced that their new subsidiary, Nintendo Taiwan Co. Ltd. Nintendo has said they're making this move, move actually, to strengthen their business foundations in that market. So again, Nintendo just making big money moves is basically what this more or less is trying to say. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that pretty much summarizes, I think, all we had to say. I think the last thing we're going to take a look at is, of course, you guys know Riddler. He does tweet a lot of stuff all the time, like constantly, and he hasn't really been giving us a lot of info lately. Like, people have been like haven't really, you know, paid attention as much to his stuff. Like, they do still pay attention to what he posts, but he hasn't really posted as much of, like, in terms of massive leaks. The last thing that he posted was, like, I think relevant to us was either this January post where he said choose, where he had like a bunch of Pokemon. Now, if you guys don't know what he's doing here, now Riddler is a guy who's leaked stuff for real in the past, but lately he hasn't really been bringing a lot of his A game, let's put it like that. He hasn't really put out a lot of information. He hasn't really riddled anything. He hasn't really given us anything to work with, to be real with you. But that's fine, because what we have here is him trying to get back into that game. So what he used to do was these pictures where he would show a bunch of Pokemon, and that would hint at either like a new form of a Pokemon, a new like name of a Pokemon, stuff like that. And here's just a giant list of a bunch of different Pokemon, some of them in shiny, like Machoke, Machamp, man, I forget the names. But Machoke, you know, now I think about it, that's a messed up name. Either way, point is, he usually does these kind of things, but people didn't really like figure out what it was supposed to mean. He didn't really give like any context on it. And then he tweeted out this, which was just pictures of, you know, I guess stuff he's collected within Pokemon TCG Pocket. Again, didn't really give a lot of context. And then he also said more on the way while showing Eevee. So maybe him saying more on the way here could be him implying more cards, Eevee cards on the way. Most likely would be the case. Some people have tried to speculate that this potentially could be meaning something else, that we're getting another evolution. I highly doubt it. It probably just means more TCG Pocket Eevees. And that's just him collecting a bunch of cards. They're moving further up, and this is where it gets a little bit, like, I guess, different, because he just tweeted this 2 minutes ago. And keep in mind, this is Riddler, by the way, so he does tweet a lot. But the fact that he tweeted this 2 minutes after the Pokemon Presents announcement, and basically just includes a picture of a bunch of Pokemon Masters EX characters. Now, why is this relevant? Why is it relevant to bring this up? Because he has actually leaked stuff, like the names of Pokemon, the legendary typings, and stuff like that. For Scarlet and Violet, he leaked the typings of Koraidon, Miraidon way ahead of time by using Masters EX pictures. Now, looking at this picture, there just isn't really anything, like... Like, I don't really see anything here that's valuable. I mean, you just have a bunch of different, like, characters. Actually, frankly speaking, all the characters from all the games, like, literally from Gen 1 all the way till Gen 9, every single one of them is in here, which is strange that he would tweet that. I don't know if that's supposed to imply maybe that, like, you know, hey, here's all of them, and now we're going to get another one or something. Like, maybe Gen 10 is going to be announced next week. Because, yeah, it's next week, by the way, the 27th. Next week on Thursday is the Pokemon Presents, which is the usual timing. But yeah, again, I don't know what he's trying to say here. He just, I don't know, dumps this picture in here with all the different characters from all the different Pokemon games. Not Chase and what's her name? I forget. Like Chase, whatever, from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. They're not here, I think. But whatever. No, actually, no, they are. Shit, they are. They're actually in the top left here. I didn't even see them. They are here. So yeah, it's basically just all the protagonists you play as in Pokemon. But they're all here, which is really strange. I don't know what he's trying to say. Is it just to show that he's collected all of them and ranked them up to 150, 140? Again, I don't know. It's not really giving us a lot to work with here, if I'm going to be real with you. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's see if anything comes from this. If anybody figures out a theory, let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have any thoughts on what he could be implying here. Because I really do not know what this could be related to. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be all for today. I want to thank you guys all. Oh, wait, actually, never mind. Just as I was about to say that, they actually just posted the first trailer of the Pokemon anime short. So there's that on the screen right now. It's just a short trailer that seems to show the new anime, like animated short that's going to be coming out, I think this Friday. Was it Friday? I think it was this Friday. Again, just showing a little bit of that. There you go. Coming out. Actually, no, it's... Wait, is it on the 27th? That's confusing. So it's next week. I thought it was this week. Okay, never mind. Either way. And of course, we have, you know, to tune in to the Thursday, February 27th for the Pokemon Presents. So there you go. Here's the teaser video that was posted for it. It's just, it's literally a teaser video of just Pikachu running around in 3D. They do this every time, by the way. Like, every time they do have one of these, there's always Pikachu running around in the background doing some God knows what. He's just walking around. And I mean, you know what? Maybe they're hinting something. I mean, what do they have? They have Pikachu walking by one time. Yeah, he looks at us. Okay, that's one time he walks by. And then he walks by again. That's 2 times. Okay, guys, Gen 2 remakes. Oh, never mind. 3rd time. Gen 3 remakes confirmed. I'm just messing with you. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching, guys. I'll be seeing you in the next one. And I'll be seeing you now starting from, I think Monday. I'll be doing daily streams all the way until Pokemon Day to just get us all excited and hyped up. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Peace out.